Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today's video, we are going to talk about the Chinese economy. As one of the largest economies in the world, the Chinese economy has been attracting a lot of attention from economists, investors, and policymakers. In this video, we will discuss the history of the Chinese economy, its current state, and its future prospect. We will also look at some of the challenges and opportunities facing the Chinese economy. Part 1. History of the Chinese economy. The Chinese economy has a long history, dating back to ancient times. However, for the purpose of this video, we will focus on the modern era, starting from the mid-20th century. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the Chinese government implemented a series of economic policies aimed at promoting rapid industrialization and economic development. These policies were based on the Soviet model of central planning and state ownership of the means of production. In the 1950s and 1960s, the Chinese economy grew rapidly, driven by heavy investment in infrastructure, industry, and agriculture. However, this growth was interrupted by the Great Leap Forward in the late 1950s, which resulted in a massive famine and a decline in economic growth. In the 1960s and 1970s, the Chinese economy was further disrupted by the Cultural Revolution, which resulted in widespread political turmoil and economic stagnation. In the late 1970s, under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping, China began a series of economic reforms aimed at modernizing the economy and opening it up to foreign trade and investment. These reforms included the introduction of market-oriented policies, the encouragement of private enterprise, and the establishment of special economic zones, SEZs, in coastal areas. These reforms were highly successful, and the Chinese economy began to grow rapidly once again. Part 2. Current state of the Chinese economy. Today, the Chinese economy is the second largest in the world, after the United States. It has been growing at an average annual rate of around 6 to 7% over the past few years, although this growth rate has slowed down somewhat in recent years. The Chinese economy is now largely market-oriented, with private enterprise playing an increasingly important role in the economy. The Chinese government still maintains significant control over the economy, however, through state-owned enterprises, SOEs, and other policy instruments. The government has also implemented a range of policies aimed at promoting innovation, upgrading the industrial structure, and addressing environmental and social challenges. Part 3. Key features of the Chinese economy. One of the key features of the Chinese economy is its export-oriented nature. The world's largest exporter of goods, with a wide range of products exported to markets around the world. This has been facilitated by China's membership in the World Trade Organization, WTO, and its participation in regional trade agreements such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, and the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Another important feature of the Chinese economy is the role of SOE. These companies are owned and controlled by the state and play a significant role in key sectors such as energy, telecommunications, and finance. SOEs have been criticized for being inefficient and prone to corruption, but they remain an important instrument of government policy. China is also home to a large and rapidly growing middle class, which is driving consumption and creating new opportunities for businesses. The Chinese government has implemented a range of policies aimed at supporting consumption and promoting the development of a modern service sector. As we have discussed earlier, the Chinese economy has made remarkable progress over the past few decades, becoming the second largest economy in the world. In this section, we will look at some of the key challenges and opportunities facing the Chinese economy. Challenges. Debt and financial risks. One of the biggest challenges facing the Chinese economy is the high level of debt. The total debt in China has reached over 300% of GDP, which is a cause for concern. This high level of debt poses a significant financial risk for the Chinese economy. Aging population. Another major challenge facing the Chinese economy is the aging population. China's one-child policy, which was in place for many years, has led to a significant decline in the birth rate, resulting in an aging population. This will put pressure on the pension and healthcare systems in the country. Environmental challenges. China is facing significant environmental challenges, including air and water pollution, deforestation, and desertification. These environmental challenges pose a threat to the country's economic development and the health of its people. Rising labor costs. Labor costs in China have been rising rapidly in recent years, which has made it more difficult for companies to remain competitive. This has led some companies to move their operations to other countries with lower labor costs. Geopolitical tensions. The geopolitical tensions between China and other countries, particularly the United States, pose a significant challenge to the Chinese economy. These tensions can lead to trade disruptions and other economic problems. Opportunities. Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, is a massive infrastructure project aimed at improving connectivity and trade between China and other countries. This initiative offers significant opportunities for Chinese companies to expand their businesses and access new markets. Digital economy. The digital economy is growing rapidly in China, offering significant opportunities for companies involved in e-commerce, fintech, and other digital industries. China is home to some of the world's largest and most innovative tech companies, such as Alibaba, Tencent, and Huawei. Innovation and technology. China has made significant progress in innovation and technology in recent years, particularly in areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and biotechnology. This offers significant opportunities for companies involved in these industries. Rural development. China has a large rural population, and there is significant potential for rural development. Chinese government has implemented a range of policies aimed at promoting rural development, including infrastructure development, poverty alleviation, and agricultural modernization. Green economy. China has recognized the importance of addressing environmental challenges and has implemented a range of policies aimed at promoting a green economy. This offers significant opportunities for companies involved in renewable energy, clean technology, and other environmentally friendly industries. In conclusion, the Chinese economy has come a long way over the past few decades, becoming the second largest economy in the world. However, there are still challenges that the country faces, including debt and financial risks, an aging population, environmental challenges, rising labor costs, and geopolitical tensions. The Chinese government will need to address these challenges and take advantage of these opportunities to ensure continued economic growth and development in the future. Thanks for watching.